In this session, we want to look at object and container level recovery, where you can restore an object or user that was deleted from Active Directory. We're going to look at three methods that we can use to restore an object from Active Directory. ldp.exe, a command line utility. Windows PowerShell, Active Directory Object Commandlets, and the authoritative restore using NTDS util. We're going to first look at ldp.exe utility. The first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to actually delete the user from Active Directory. So we're going to go into Tools, Active Directory Users and Computers. And we have a user here called MCSA class. We're going to right click on that user and delete the user. Are you sure you want to delete? Yes, we want to delete the user. And we're now going to close Active Directory Users and Computers. And we want to type ldp.exe on the command prompt line. So we're going to right click on the PowerShell command icon. We're going to click Run as Administrator. And at the prompt, we're going to type ldp.exe and we're going to click on Enter to execute that command. We can see here that we have the LDP dialog box open, and we want to select on Connect from the Connections tab. So we're going to click on the Connection tab, and we're going to click on Connect. And we want to enter the name of the server that hosts the forest root domain for your Active Directory domain. And you can see here that we're going to be using the port 389. And our domain is DC. That's the name of our domain controller. And our domain is contoso.com. So I'm going to click on the caps lock and type DC. Dot Contoso, take off my caps lock, Contoso .com. I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. I'm going to click on Connection on the Connection tab here, and I'm going to select Bind and click on OK. The next thing that I have to do is from the Controls menu, I want to click on Control. So to get that, I'm going to click on Options, Control. And under Load Predefined, I want to click the down arrow. And I want to click on Return Deleted Objects. And then click on OK. On the View tab, I want to click on Free. I'm going to click the down arrow by base DN. I'm going to select my domain controller, DC equal contoso, DC equal com. And I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. I want to expand DC Contoso. And then I want to find CN equal deleted objects. We can see it here. And we want to double click on CN deleted objects. And we want to find that object that we deleted, which was the MCSA class user. And we can see it here. So I'm going to click on it. Then I'm going to right click and select modify. In the modify dialog box, I want to go to the edit entry attribute box. I'm going to click in the box and I want to type is deleted. And then I want to select delete in the operations area here. So I'm going to click on delete. And I'm going to click on enter to move the delete is deleted item to the entry dialog box here. So let's click on enter. And you can see that the delete is deleted dialog box comes in the entry list. And then I want to type distinguished name where I had is deleted in the entry dialog box. So you'll either need to delete that or just highlight it. In the edit entry attribute box, I need to type distinguished name. So I am going to highlight, which I've done here. Highlighted is deleted, and I'm going to type over that. I'm going to type distinguished name. SHED. Type HED. Name. In the values box, I want to enter the distinguished name of the Active Directory object that I have deleted. So I'm going to click in the value box, and the distinguished name is CN equal the name of the user, MCSA class, CLASS, comma, CN equal users, DC equal Contoso, comma, DC equal com. Then in the operation section, we want to click on replace. We want to make sure that extended is selected here. Then we want to click on enter. You can see that we have the command line coming down here, replace distinguished name. Let's just click on that. And all we need to do now is to click Run to restore the deleted item. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click Run. We want to close the Modify box. We want to close the LDP tool. We're going to close the PowerShell window. And we want to go and check on this object in Active Directory to see if it has been restored, because we did delete it. So we're going to go to Tools, Active Directory, Users and Computers. And there we see that the item has been restored, MCSA class. Just click on it. And you see from the demonstration that we can use the LDP tool to restore items that were deleted from Active Directory. It is also possible to restore a deleted Active Directory object using Windows PowerShell. The commandlets that we would use would be the Get Active Directory Object commandlet with the Include Deleted Objects parameter, and then the Restore Active Directory Object commandlet. We also are able to do an authoritative restore to restore a deleted Active Directory object. And we're going to look at the authoritative restore done by the NTDS util in our next session. This is the end of our session on restoring Active Directory objects using the LDP command line and also using Windows PowerShell commandlets. I want to thank you for listening.